I'll probably play 1 or 2 bullets, but I don't know. Best of one is just not very exciting, and ooh, I guess I'll keep. Yeah, not super excited about best of one. This last time I just played, some Jessica Luca, and that was good, and I enjoyed that, but yeah. Kind of sketchy hand, free Planeswalker, no Wrenn and 6, no fetch land, no green. Actually, I should have mulligan. I thought I had green mana for some reason. Yeah, that one's really bad. They're just kind of weird. Basic Allen, basic Plains, not a dual land, not a fetch land. You don't see that very often. They could be mana screwed. Oh yes, please. Please. Why does it have spell snare in there just hooking me right in? That'd be kind of dirty. Oh! Alright, do I need red-white? I don't have red-white. I don't really need red. I need, well, I do need red, but I need white more than I need red. So I should probably just get Hallowed Fountain. Are you still streaming, Get Smart? I don't have my own force. Hey, we're black. Hey, Silent. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a fight between Arena and Magic Online. It was just I wanted to know what it was. It was more about modern or historic. Looks like people wanted modern. You know me, I'm a man of the people. Have I decided on whether to include Updog in the deck? I don't know, man. What's up, dog? Alright, that should be excellent for us. Teferi or Force? They're both incredible. Or just Teferi. I mean, when I said Teferi or Force, I meant Teferi or Jace. Did Joe make this deck? I don't know who's Joe. Is that supposed to sound funny? Who's Joe? Oh, Yo Mama? Joe Mama? Wow. That one's really bad. Maybe it sounds funnier in German. Gotta excuse my friend Felix over there. He's German. He was gifted with a lot of things, but a sense of humor was probably not one of them. Alright, I guess I can put back the force back on top. Should secure me the game. Ich bin nicht Deutsch. Why did I think you were Deutsch? Why did I think you were German for some reason? I'm just losing my mind. It's the heat. I'm doing on the heat. It's still like, I can't even open the window yet. Still like, almost 30 Celsius outside. That's like 86 Fahrenheit. It was like over 100 earlier. Genuge. Thanks for the sub, or SC if you're French. Yeah, no, I know. We haven't opened a window all day. We opened them, we left them open at night, and then we closed them this morning and haven't opened them since. Alright, Couple Veil, Dispute, Narset. Maybe Ashok. Probably trim down to like a Path and a Verdict. Is that too greedy to just keep 2 removal spell? I could just keep 2 Verdicts for the Force. I'm not sure if I need Path against straight blue white. Might even be better against like counter spells and Monastery Mentor and whatnot. I'm gonna try that, go full greed. I have Wrenn 6 to shoot down stuff. I could play Timely. I think Timely might be better than Path to Exile. I guess they could be Stoneforge. They could be the Stoneforge deck. Just say, not just J Nuge. J Nuge, cool. I like it when my subs actually tell me how to pronounce their name. Then I can feel less terrible. Thank you. J Nuge, I'll try to remember. Where are you from, J Nuge? Not sure why I'm asking, since apparently I can't remember anyways, but you know, I'll remember for the next 10 or 20 seconds at least. Portland? Ooh. Stuff's happening in Portland right now. Hope you're doing okay. Peaceful now? That's good. I was in Oregon. That was a PT in Portland not that long ago, right? Oh, did I play the wrong land? I played the wrong land. I should have played Forest so I could grow Spiral into Disputes. What a mistake. We rented a nice house in the woods in Oregon before PT Portland place was really nice. Not that we really took advantage of it, but it's still nice to be in a nice place, I guess. Hey, on Ben Splinter Twin. On Ben Splinter Twin. The memes are real. Alright, I only have a reason to make a move here since I have Shark Typhoon, I'm ahead on mana, and I have Field of the Dead. Hopefully they use their Field of Ruin. Get Shark Typhoon for 2 and just keep 1 blue up. Does that make sense? Probably not. Probably no rush. More green, more blue. Probably more blue. Did I see the band control list with Coddle and no Snowlands? I don't know if you're making fun of me, but I played a league for CFB. I was playing Soul Herder, and I had Iceman Coddle in my list, and I didn't have Snowlands. They're trying to get me. I'm not sure they're going to succeed, though. So they only have 2 up, right? They've played a land. Alright, well, I guess I'll just Shark Typhoon for the full amount. I'm not sure what they could have for 2 mana that I care about. Did you 5-0 as that? Did you 5-0 as no, wow. The brags. Dude, I did it too. A league for Channel Fireball. I made the same mistake. Broken. Too good. I don't need second red. Oh, they're ramping me up. I get to play Narset and Teferi next turn? Wow. Or I could just ramp into Field of the Dead. We'll see. Really does GM Narset. It's not quite as strong as Teferi in the mirror, but I mean, sometimes it's better, to be honest. Alright, I mean, maybe they have Force, but I'm still gonna pay. Maybe they just don't have anything else. They're like, well, might as well. Don't want to draw right away. They could have Monastery Mentor. I'm gonna draw in case they tuck it with Teferi 5, I guess. Is red for Wrenn and 6? Yeah. The list should be on the screen. I have 3 Wrenn and 6 in the main deck, 2 Angar of the Goss, and a Crumble in the sideboard. Alright, my next turn is going to be pretty busted, especially if I draw on-tap blue. Wow. Don't ask me why I'm doing that at sorcery speed. Oh yeah, because I knew I was going to draw Wrenn. So I need red-green, so I need an on-tap blue. Probably gonna just scoop. Ooh, force of negation, perfect. Alright. Wow, 10 minutes for a control mirror match. I like that. These games were kind of dumb. Their draws were not very good, and also their whole field of ruin. The whole field of ruin thing. I mean, I don't know, tapping out and stuff. Is Omen good enough for Modern? Honestly, if you're playing a bunch up to Fairy Time Raveler, I don't hate having an Omen or 2. Blue Omen goes way up in value when you have Teferi Time Raveler in your deck. Remef, is that Remir Fortier? I think it might be. Do you think I should keep that double basic forest? Well, I guess I'm gonna get rid of a verdict. Am I happy it was a mana base without Astro? I haven't played against a ton of like Blood Moon deck and stuff, decks that put pressure on your mana, but my mana is good, yeah. You do have to mulligan, these like, anytime you have 2 basic lands in your opening hand, it's going to be usually pretty awkward. You might have to mulligan, but you have Wrenn and 6 to make up for it. Any Historic? I played Historic this afternoon. I'm just kind of struggling. Best of 1 is not very fun because it's super die roll dependent. And I'm probably going to give it a shot because I wouldn't mind, getting in the mix on day 2, but should I play second Triome? So they're probably Eldrazi-tron because they didn't play a turn 1 map or sphere, so that's almost always a sign it's Eldrazi-tron. Against Eldrazi-tron. I'm going to believe in the heart of the cards and just play my Triome. Only 1 Field of Ruin. Or is this mine? Wow. I guess they have a Temple hand. They're probably going to go Temple, Thought Not Seer. That would be my guess. So I'm probably going to lose my Jace anyways. Sad face. I think they mulliganed, so maybe they just kept a super sketchy hand on the mulligan. They didn't want to go to 5. Oh, wow. Okay. Did not expect that, obviously. Interesting game. How do you keep a hand? It doesn't seem like it can possibly be a keep, right? Whatever they kept. And before I lose to that hand that I said can't possibly be a keep. Ooh, it's a Fairy Time Raveler. Was a nice draw. Don't need these lands. Trying to think what kind of mana I want to have up. Oh, I should have gotten basic planes. I want to have Wrenn and 6 mana up. Are rewarded. Double Masters draft is horrible, is it? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to draft. I don't know. I like to know what I'm doing when I'm drafting, or I like to like, you know, kind of be testing for a tournament. I do enjoy drafts, but I thought there was the lax scoop for a second, but it was not. Could let it resolve, honestly. And then they can't resolve map anymore. I don't have a path to exile in hand yet, but I have 4 in my deck, so let's not be dumb. Alright, is that the nail in the coffin maybe? A little Uro. Surely Uro is good enough to induce the scoop. The 5th Planeswalker. Uro is like secretly a Planeswalker. Alright, I think Needle is okay in this matchup, and Wilt and Crumble. And that's it. And then Trimmer Path. What's bad against him? Nothing. Hey Fats Master, glad you're excited about the Modern. Could do that. Verdict's kind of decent against them, and it pitches to Force. Path you trim because of Chalice, I think. Only if you trim Wrenn and 6 in this matchup. Can I cut a land? I like to cut Field of Ruins in matchup where Field of Ruins sucks, but it's not a matchup where Field of Ruins sucks. 4 mana tap is medium in every matchup. That's fair. It's a card I'm trying out though, but kind of nice against Chalice too. Ooh. Great hand. I might have to force a Relic though. Relic's a bit too good against my hand. Alright, they kept 7, but they don't have turn 1 map. They don't have a Tron land. Tome is like not good, honestly, if you don't have Tron, I feel. That's what I feel. It's like so slow. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I don't know if not good is fair, but it's better to go Wrenn into stuff or ramp first. So if I ramp, I can put Field of the Dead, and then next turn I need to get extremely lucky. I'm not that lucky actually. I would need to draw green or is if I run in 6 first. I guess I kind of want to keep that blue card anyways. Alright. I think run in 6 first just fine. Alright, so I need to get blue or green. Probably just basic Allen does it here. In some ways, Uro and Wrenn is a non-bow. All these triomes. All different lands though. And I don't want to play my Field of the Dead just yet. I could actually. What are they going to do? Like Tectonic Hedge themselves when I'm ramping? Oh yeah, I have Wrenn in play too. Duh. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about rebuying my lands when I have Uro in the grave. Yeah. Not always right on time, but I do like stream at the same time every day. Ooh, Spyglass. I have 6 for that. I don't think I care about my Wrens anyways, honestly. I'm not even sure I would have forced there. I might have forced. No, probably not. Oh no, I can't get back my Wait, why did I do that? Oh yeah, I can still have double blue up. Alright, I think I want to do that. This way I have force up, but also like if they don't Tectonic Hedge my field, I get like so many tokens next turn. I get like 3 or 4 tokens, so they need to Tectonic Hedge my Field of the Dead. Which sets them behind, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, which gives me like enough cards to bring back Uro, so they're just super screwed here. Stuck between a, how do you say, rock and a hard place.
"7 months just to hear the Yellow Hat song play when I resub."
That's it? Is that really the only reason? The only one? Oh, that was a mistake. Now I get 1 less token. Mofats. Thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, I messed up. I should have gone 2 on-tap lands here. Oh well. Still should be a pretty good turn. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, do I not have... Yeah, I do, right. I have to tap like that. Blue, blue, green, green. Man. Their draws were really bad and still like, I don't know. It's like if they draw well, actually I might be in trouble. It was only 1 Field of Ruin. I don't think this is necessarily a good matchup at all. The way these games are playing out. I'll probably just needle the tome. I don't know. I mean, they basically had worse than a limited draw. They like to give me a... lure me in a false sense of confidence for tomorrow. I didn't even realize I have the thingy not lined up. There we go. No, my nemesis, the merfolks. Island Walk. Les poissons. Les mutants. Am I playing blue? Oh, I have no idea what's playing best of 1. Apparently Underworld Breach is good, but I tried playing that deck 2 or 3 games in best of 1 and I couldn't make it work, so maybe it was user error. I have a feeling it's fake news though. Maybe I'll just jam. Maybe I'll just jam some pigeons. Honestly, I wouldn't be totally opposed to that. Is that deck real, Felix? Does it actually function? Yeah, goblins could be good too. Goblin seems like the safe choice. People are gonna gun for it, but maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know, even... Not even excited, because even if I make day 2, I don't feel like I have a great deck for day 2, you know, for best of 3, so... Yeah, I'm not too sure. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was path. I guess I can just get my other basic forest, right? If I'm trying to minimize damage. Maybe I should have played Flooded Strand to give me the option of getting... Yeah. It might have been worth the potential 2 damage to be able to play a Spell Snare. Because they might go double Lord here. Yeah, I saw the list I saw also had 4 Tornado Script in the blue-red bridge deck. Maybe Kethis gets people in this of 1. I think Kethis is pretty solid. I was losing to I think I lost to Goblins every time I played against. No, I beat it like once or twice, but I think it was like super die roll dependent. Kethis is just like pretty good deck, I think. Alright, let's hope they don't have some main deck dispute. Could have like on summon or something. I'm guessing their plan against Ura is to just race it and ignore it in general. They can just go faster, I'm sure. We're playing Snow Cover Lands, is that Coddle? Yeah, it's for Field of the Dead. Definitely value to counter that. You think our opponent's on a budget? They even have the White Border Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, I don't think you can afford Castle Ventress when you're playing Mutavault. There's no way. You might be right. Double Masters Draft? Probably not, honestly. Besides like the excitement of opening the packs. And the cards are worth nothing and it's bad value on top of everything. Well, it's not a great way of convincing me. Yeah, McKee said it wasn't fun. I don't know if he's actually played, but McKee said it wasn't fun. Maybe he was watching someone play. Well, I don't know. He has to ship me the list. Who posted that? Is that you or is that someone else? Like he says, I'm 4 drafts in and tweeted that it's the worst format I've ever played. Alright, Anger in. It's kind of awkward to try and get mana for Anger of the Gods and Supreme Verdict. Veil in. Pithing Needle in. Wilton. Dispute in. Rayman was good for me, but it's probably not very good in general. Force of Negation's probably really bad in this matchup. Shark Typhoon, I mean, it could block. Fairy Master of Time seems kind of underwhelming. Fairy Time Railroad doesn't seem very good. What am I going to bounce, really, you know? Maybe Shark Typhoon does way too little. Timely, I'm just low on cards that don't do anything when they have the Lord out. I'd rather just have removal. I could board out Field of the Dead, honestly. And maybe even Field of Ruin. They probably have Mutavault. No, Castle Vantress Mutavault shouldn't be a thing. So I need all the lands. I think the Fairy might be the worst card, honestly. Doesn't really do that much for me. Well, hopefully Anger of the Guts doesn't end up being too slow. All their lords are just going to be out of reach. I feel like I've lost to Merfolk the last 5 or 6 times I've played against it. Yeah. Alright, just the one. So either they don't have another lord or they're keeping counterspell mana up. So I kind of want to play Uro first. But obviously it could just cost me the game. We could have Spell Pierce, it could have like a Hardcast Dispute. I do have Verdict in my deck. I have Verdict mana. So there's always hope. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh my god. Rip. Oh, we have 2 outs, William. Let's see if it's the lucky subs. Where did that come from? Thanks, Will. Nope. Nice Anger. Oh, look at Detsusa. They were first in chat today and they got the gifted sub. Nice. Merfolk. The Yellowhat Slayer. Good old blue-white control. Kind of scared, honestly. It's kind of scary when you're missing 2 colors in your full color deck, but I have to keep. We didn't see Spreading Seas yet. They have spreading seas though. I don't know if people still do that. Were you doing double Masters draft? I don't think so. I keep hearing it's bad. I've heard from 2 different persons so far that it's pretty bad. And usually a new Magic format is just always a ton of fun, so... Prowess Verdict is not that good if they just like... I mean, no, it's good, but if they have the add-up draw and... have to Verdict for just 2 creatures and... I'm not even counting if that's Spreading Seas somehow. And Spreading Seas is pretty bad against Veil of Summer. Yeah, not 2-drop. Getting dizzy from the Yellowhat song? Well, thank you so much for the 5 gifted sub. Very generous. Hope you're doing good. And Ditsusa, CC-Man 1980, Umar, Yami the God, and Billy, of course. Welcome to a sewer. A little sewer rage. Alright, what should I do here? Should I cash my Teferi in just to bounce Vial? I don't hate it. Should I Gross Spiral? Don't hate it either. Maybe save... I don't think it gets much better than Teferi on a Vial, to be honest. Against that deck. They don't have like the most exciting targets. What are my thoughts on Top Tier Sword in Modern? I have no thoughts. It's probably like fine. Alright, let's see the blue-white control is. Blue-white control better than Nassif, fair. So you're just playing a bunch of counter spells? Well, you're playing like... I guess it's not that many counter spells. Oh. I don't get it. The birth is kind of nice, I will say. Wait, is that historic or is that control? Is that standard? I will say the O4 wall is kind of nice against Field of the Dead. It does buy you a lot of time. No Mind Stone though, dude. I feel like Mind Stone's been too good for me, but maybe not. It's pretty clean. 4 neutralize. 3 mana counterspell has seemed expensive, but the way you build your deck was less 3 mana planeswalkers, less expensive cards, and the birth and stuff. It's kind of nice. Maybe I'll have to give that a try at some point. Chests are good value right now. Should be selling. Never see. Yeah, I don't sell this chest off stream. I don't know. It's not very exciting. I've been selling chesties. I haven't played as much Magic Online. I have 170k ticks and 899 chests. And some points. Ooh, that card is really good against me. I'm not letting that resolve. Alright, chat, focus. Veil of Summer. I'll take it. I'll take a Jace. Ticks. 1 tick is about $1. The roof really good. There's not that many cards I want to get rid of. My hand's kind of nuts, right? So maybe I should play Teferi. How to have so many ticks without cashing out at some point. I don't know. Should I run into dispute? What do you mean? I'm streaming. I have to talk every second of every. She said that the other day too. She's like, we're recording the podcast. And then she thought I wasn't recording because I wasn't talking. I was like, well, you know, there are two other people that talk. Kind of married a dum-dum. 6 cards in hand. 6 cards in hand. I mean, I think either way I'm in pretty good shape. I think I'm just gonna say go. Maybe not. Oh, I'm torn, chat. I'm just gonna say go. The Fairy Time Rattler would have been the nuts right now. But the first one I played was put to good use. Could cycle. Yeah, I could have cycled and keep double white up to the 4/4, but I think I'd rather ambush them. Oh, they do have Mutavault. Merfolk is Triton? It's not though. Merfolk is Ondin.
I'm gonna open the back window, it's finally starting to cool down.
Sure. I mean, can they have anything realistically? They could have Dismember. Alright, I'm just gonna greed. They could have Borrower, or they could have another Trickster, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty loose. Rip to Fairy. You'll be remembered. Whatever, it makes them commit more to the boards. The reads. Add the Soul Read. MPL Hall of Fame. The reads. Merfolk. Oh yeah. The Folks of the Sea. Maybe that's where it comes from. Let's see now, I'm curious. Yeah, Mare, which means Sierra Lake. Let's see where Mare comes from in French. Du Latin mare. Yeah, I mean, just like everything, right, from Latin. Not very interesting, I guess. Not very surprising. Damn, Deprive. Alright, good beats. I'm gonna weld that relic right away. It's gonna be good for them at some point. Sorry. I could still lose this game somehow, I'm sure. It's getting harder and harder, but mean, if they have a Lord and a counterspell for my path, I lose my Teferi, and then, I mean, I have Verdict, sure, but I have Mutavault, I have 2 Verdicts for like, probably like 1 or 2 creep. I mean, it's really hard for me to lose this game, but I do have a lot of lands. I guess I boarded out 2 lands and I have 3 cycling lands. So that's not even true that I have that many lands in my deck. Alright, it's going to be really hard to lose. That's a good play by them. I'm losing to Fairy no matter what. At least I get to path Mutavault and then Verdict the other creatures. Oh, that's kind of nice, I guess. Oh, I can block, right? That one doesn't give thingy, right? Oh, Bloodbath. Is it probably not good with Sanctuary? I only have 1 Sanctuary in my deck. I've never really played much with Deprive. Alright. This is looking mighty fine. Now I draw that. Very useful. Let's fin the deck. Get anything that's not a Triome. This league has been smooth sailing. It's been our toughest match. That's kind of annoying. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Veil here. Protect my graveyard in case I draw a new road. Just cantrip too. I don't want to die with Veil in hand. They could like never play another blue spell for the rest of the game because they have Veil in hand. There's something that could legit happen. Why are they main phasing their Merfolk? That was an interesting play. Look at that, rewarded. Rewarded by instantly drawing a new row. MPL, by the way. MPL by the way. Should I do it again? That Ashok value. Let's see how hot it is. It's safe to open. 28 still? Oh my god. I guess I'll attack whoever. I'll attack Ashok. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Wrenn just to ping. Keeps them busy. Checks my Teferi a bit. If they draw a Lord, they have to choose between Wrenn and Teferi. Yeah, 28 is 80s. What about tomorrow? Same. I guess not same. Yes, right. Today was literally, it was 40 today. At some point, I didn't leave the house. Do anyone remember seeing that video? Like, it's like a year or two old from Fox News, where they have a segment was a guy who's legit convinced and explaining why the U.S. system make perfect sense. All of them, you know, they're like miles and feet, and he's like just really convinced, like. They are doing some serious deck damage. I'm not gonna lie. Deck damage is real. They drew another trickster. Alright, I'll admit it. I'm a bit scared. Didn't I just kill Ashok? What just happened? I'm legit confused at what just happened. Oh, damage hasn't happened yet. Munson! What the hell? Why did I think damage had happened? Oh, that was impressive. You gotta admit. I was like, why did my Uro... I was like, is Ashok bugged? Does Ashok take no damage right now? Pigeon. Name a better emote than yellowhat pigeon. Munson? Nah. Munson, I mean, don't get me wrong. My emotes are pretty decent. Is it bad? Is it bad that I think my emotes are just so much better than everyone else's emotes? To be fair, everyone else has the same emotes. They all look the same. All like... all hundreds of them. Yeah, proving my point. Yeah, yellowhat as good was kind of the OG gas emote. Oh, my hand is like legit awful. I drew every card that, yeah. Am I gonna lose this game? I could verdict an Uro. I think maybe I should verdict an Uro again. Yeah, why not? Yeah, no yellowhat comrades. Damn. I guess Kickway is pretty good emote. Oops, meant to untap stuff there. Clicked through it. Could we lose to decking? Yeah, I mean, especially since I didn't... I mean, if they draw an Ashok... If they draw a Nassif here, I like misclicked my untap. Not like this. I have to ferry so we come back. Well, it's just not true though, because I go down to 5, draw for a turn, attack it down to 3, then they mail me, and my Teferi's only on 3 counters. I guess I could bounce it with Cryptic Command and recast it. Just all the useless cards left in my deck. I'm enjoying the metric discussion. What do you think, Chad? Is it hotter or colder than 28 Celsius inside? Should I open the window? Will it actually make me cooler or not? Cooler as in, you know. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna deck. Like, do I just lose if they play a chum blocker every turn? I guess I could start doing the tap your team, bounce my Sanctuary. And I guess I also have like the Fairy Tuck. Oh, I have a Teferi left in my deck. That's great. And great. Good was Anger of the Gods. Great success. And this is only game 2, so I'd probably just time them out even if there was a third game. Should I lose this game just to see if I can time them out in the third game? Oh no, I already lost the game. Right, this is game 3. Alright, maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah. Can you imagine if I did that? Thinking I was up a game? I don't think that could be topped. I don't think that level of like Monsonery could ever be topped ever again. Kang's like, yeah, I'm actually like, you know, think you're probably 50-50 to do it. You won your coin flip. How's the Fairy Master of Time? It's been hard to say. It hasn't been like, I haven't had it in a tough spot, you know. Ether Web. Yeah, Odyssey Scientifics use metric in the US. Alright, GG's. Pretty sweet hand on the play. What do I like about Delver decks? Just 2 cards. You don't have the like right cards to build around. You don't brainstorm and preordain or whatever they play, and I don't know. This doesn't really work in Modern for some reason. The supporting cast just not there. Speaking of heat, the humans. Well, glad I added that second verdict. Paying up this league. Paying dividends. What do you think, Chad? Should probably just counter it and bounce the other one, right? Hey, they're letting me use Mana Leak against humans. I'm gonna use Mana Leak against humans, not every day. What if they don't have the 1-drop? Am I supposed to plus? So if I plus, they can put Champion into play and then put a 2-drop. Or put a Hierarch and then my Teferi has done nothing. I'm just gonna be content with bouncing Vial here. Maybe another acceptable line was playing Try on Tap and saving my... not sure. Yeah, when in doubt, not plus. I've never enjoyed a game against humans. Why do you play Frost Otter? I enjoy my games of control against humans. Usually a close matchup, and the games are kind of sweet. I don't know. Alright, I don't think I should mess around, right? No, it's a hand I have. No reason to. Just send them back to Stone Age. Yeah, human does seem like a boring deck. It seems like at the same time boring, but also hard to play. Which doesn't sound like a great combo. Because the sequencing is really important in some spots, but it's kind of... I don't know, yeah. Alright, all the cards I can potentially bring in. Counter spells are trash. Alright. 2 Veils, bit sketchy. Spell Snare is not very good. 2 Gust, Wrenn, Purge. That seems fine. Is Veil? I kind of like exactly 1 Veil, but I'm not attached to it. I could see the first Veil being better than something in this list, but I'm not sure what. Also, Spell Snare is not the absolute worst if you want to keep in a counter spell. Counter spell, yeah, I thought that was pretty scary. Well, it gets Vial and it's cycled, at least against Thalia. It fills the graveyard for Uro. I could see cutting to Fairy Master of Time. That card's probably only gonna be good when I'm already in good shape. Needle Knight Needle against a 4 Vial deck. Gus hits enough. I agree it's not great, but it hits stuff. I mean, it's not ideal. Obviously, I would just have like Wall of Blossom or something. Wall of Blossom would be pretty sweet in this matchup, having a bunch of walls against Thalia. Having turn to play against Thalia. What's Veil for? Freebooter. Freebooter mostly, and then Reflector Mage or Deputy. They probably leave in Reflector Mage against the Ura deck. And people love to have... I don't think it's good, but they usually love to have Deputy against Control after sideboards for some reason. You know, it's Pretty heinous. Oh, they mulligan into Oblivion. This league has not been the most interesting so far. My opponent's draws have been quite as a poop. Alright, I guess I traded 1 for 1 Wrenn and 6 for Lieutenant. I'll take it. Maybe I should have done plus. Because I have Anger of the Gods anyways for Thalia. Yeah, that's probably a mistake. I could use the extra land. I would have had to bolt myself with a Scalding Torrent to get a land that can cast Wrenn. Yeah, maybe that was fine actually. Obviously, Anger is not really for the Merfolk and the Humans matchup. It's for like Dredge, and you can bring it in these matchups. It's like a bonus. Ooh, that was a sick draw. Best card I could have drawn, probably. Which is harder to play, humans or elementals? I've never played with elementals in Modern, or maybe I have, but I would guess humans? Seems like you'd have less decisions in, oh, they just scooped. Kind of crazy to scoop that 4 cards in hand. Could be anything. I guess I have Uro in the yard, but I mean, if they could see my hand, obviously they would scoop. Maybe they could see my hand. Maybe Echo Baranen likes these decks. Alright, this hand is fine. It's a lot of nothing, but it has a force and maybe put a Uro into play pretty fast. I probably have fun. Yeah, I just play competitive formats. I mean, I played Legacy if there was like a Legacy at the PT, etc. Yeah, I mean, Brainstorm, Blue Decks, probably right up my alley. Chimera Gaming Online, ratings party. Welcome everyone. Thanks for the raid, Chimera Gaming Online. Whoever you are, welcome. We're playing for a trophy actually. It's been a while. Playing a trophy against Snow-Covered Island. Probably gonna time out. 2 islands. Interesting. Alright, they just have like slight color issues. I think I should play Uro first, but I'm not sure. Wrenn 6 is better against Remand, but if they're playing some blue deck with this mana base, they probably don't have Remand. Probably more likely to have Man League than Remand. Nice read. I don't think the field of the like Temur Reclamation deck plays Remand, does it? Can I get Breeding Pool? That's already in play. It's kind of tricky because I don't want to jam into a Cryptic Command. That'd kind of suck. Does the Canister Temur Reclamation deck play 1 Field of Ruin? Probably does actually. Maybe I should have played Wrenn to like not let them just factor fiction for free. Alright, no, they're playing blue-white. Wow, is that the play in the matchup? Is that how you're supposed to play it? Seems highly suspicious. Oh, the Field of Wrenn. Oh, Wrenn 6. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. I think you don't. I don't know. Depends on your hand, I guess. Feels like you're not supposed to give them the land right away. You should like let them just. I mean, late in the game, it makes a ton of sense. Because extra land doesn't matter as much anymore. Early in the game, I'm not convinced that's the play. Tank, 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 tank. Spell snare. I think. Oh, right. I don't have. I didn't really mean to do that. I guess I'll just say go here. Just force it to have Archmage Charm. Shark Typhoon for 1. Pro looks pretty good. There's Stoneforge. Maybe I played a bit too passively. Alright, that was a good draw. Man, having a path here would be so good. Attacking me makes sense. Sacred Ground against Boyle? So narrow. Does it have any other use at all? You're not gonna bring it against someone who's Field of Wrenn, right? Maybe just Spreading Seas. That was what I was thinking one time. Just you bring in Spreading Seas and then you Spreading Seas their lands, and if they want to boil, they're like destroying their lands as well. Sword of Fire, nice. Man, I might be in trouble here if I don't draw a Path to Exile. I might legit be in trouble. Alright, I don't think Sword of Feast and Famine does that much. I can see Sword and Fire and Ice being annoying though. Alright, I guess I'm gonna fetch first. Try and fin. Oh, I should have gotten back Field of the Dead first. Oh, what a punt. What a freaking punt. Oh my god. Oh. It's a small T. Alright, that's decent value for my remand at least. Oh man, maybe I'll draw a Path. My remand, that'd be so amazing. Should I shoot Snapcaster? I'm getting pretty low. I think I want to get back Field of the Dead. I guess I should shoot Snapcaster first. Can always get back Field of the... Oh no, now they can finish off Wrenn was Man, they can finish off Wrenn was an activation. Wait, they hard casting it? What just happened? Hey, I'll take it. Oh, but if I hard force that, then I have to hard force the path, and then I lose my Teferi. Do I care that much though? I can just let the... Do I not care about Sword of Fire and Ice maybe? Alright, maybe I don't care about my free mana Teferi that much. I don't know, I'll figure it out. And that was another reason to get back Field of the Dead. I would have a card to discard to the sword. Do I care more about my Uro or about my Teferi? Probably care more about my Uro. Plus now they have to attack me. They might just decide my last card in hand is not worth it. And just finish off Wrenn in 6. So we're gonna just minus on the sword, right? And then they have nothing left basically. Wait, why did I not get back Field of the Dead first? Oh my god. Is there anything I want to Mystic Sanctuary back? Not really. Sequencing, by the way. This is some true Huff sequencing. Alright, I guess I'll just say go see what they draw. Gives me the option with Triome. I can Sanctuary, like Remand or Force. Alright, that got a bit messy at the end. Alright, all these cards could be good. Ashiok, Narset, Dispute. I'm not sure Narset and Dispute are that good against Stoneforge. Plus this is a matchup where you have to keep in the removal. You can't just mess around too much. It's like not really anything I want to board out. This is tough because you need Force because of Teferi or else you just lose. I think Uro is not supposed to be super good in this matchup because of Path and Teferi, but it was really good this game. I guess I'm not going to do Ashiok. I might not do Narset because they have Shark Typhoons and stuff. But I think I want to do these 4 cards. I don't have to do Pithing Needle. It's probably a bit underwhelming to just name a sword. Mass Shark Typhoon is going to be a problem. Damn, there's not a single card I want to board out. I'll board out 1/4, I guess. Alright, 1 game away from a trophy, but this is going to be tough. This is definitely going to be tough. Sounds bad against free mana Teferi, but they don't necessarily know it. Don't have fetch for Triome. Seems fine. I like playing MTGO or Arena more. Maybe Magic Online, because it's... I don't know. Some stuff is nice on Arena, you know, when you're escaping a new row. But I like that Magic Online is real magic without the whole like giving away timing tells. I don't know. If it's just like software, they both have pros and cons. I'm not too sure. I should just fetch, right? Get the fetch lands out of the way. They probably have Ashok in their sideboards. Something I forget about a lot is just using all my fetches before they get an Ashok. Oh, right. Alright, I think I'm surprised if I say good, it might make a 1/1 shark. But I have Rogren Triumph on the cycle, so I think saying go one time is okay. Yeah. The consideration to hold him for Sanctuary, that's a good point actually. Would have been a pretty good spot to just put back a Growth Spiral on top, especially now that I drew Field of the Dead. This is my only source of white, but still want to cycle. Yeah, fetching the second Triumph was maybe a mistake. Alright. I say go ahead and have another shark. It's going to be a bit rough. If I degen all this thing in a tap out battle, it's also bad for me. I think I just play tap Breeding Pool and say go for now. And hope they don't have another Typhoon. Could have snap off snap too, that would be bad for me. Yeah, I mean, I've kept a pretty sketch hand, for sure. It's really strong against control. I think the Spike list had like 4 Shark Typhoon and 2 or 3 Snapcaster Mage. Just so good in the control matchups. Yeah, I should have cycled Wilt. Wilt Chamberlain. Brutal. Alright. I kind of butchered this game. I don't know if I made like huge mistakes or anything, but like not saving fetch to Mystic Sanctuary Growth Spiral was a mistake. Getting the second Triumph was a mistake. I mean, I didn't have Field of the Dead in hand yet, but also I'd rather fetch another land, and if I draw the Triumph, I just get to cycle it. So it was like kind of nonsense to do what I did. I tried Hall of Heliod. No, I haven't played Blue White yet. It was Hall of Heliod. Sounds kind of cool though. Not the greatest play ever, but I feel like I maybe have to. sits up straight in their chair, you know, to like. Could have put Will back on top actually. Do you have a Vendilion click? Jeez. I could just remand that. Oh, I knew what I had on top. Oh my god. Oh, that was awful. Maybe it'll work out though, actually. Maybe it'll work out just fine. Wait, I don't have the white mana for it? Yawn. Oh, that was incredible. Could have put a Well back on top too. I guess Well does nothing once you have the Fairy in play. Should I use my Veil? Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb AF. Oh man. This whole game was... The like couple small mistakes I made cost me, I think. Well, small is... Maybe small is not the word. Finally could be good, honestly. That card might be good too. Our set might be a bit better on the play. Pithing Needle. I think Welt is good enough. Probably don't need as many path on the play. I feel like Verdict might be cool against them, maybe better than Path. Narset. Said I didn't want this Planeswalkers against the stupid Sharks. I could do Needle on Shark Typhoon, I guess. Is that a thing? I mean, if they're playing 4 Shark Typhoon... Kind of awkward because I have my own Shark Typhoon. I was gonna say let's go Wrenn and 6. Turn to Wrenn and 6. They have Spell Snare though, they have like a billion Spell Snares, so obnoxious. No bluff. So I can do Vargren into Breeding Pool. Or I can do Ketria into Steam Vents. Alright, I have the nuts. I have the absolute stone cold nuts. Let's try not and throw the trophy. I mean, maybe they can do one lander, maybe their hand does nothing. Dude, Wrenn and 6, it's just the power. The power of that card in some matchups. I play Historic tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you.